y'all. Welcome to Ryan and Robert Rants. We're going to be doing a trailer reaction and review. Robert, which one we got today?
We are going to be doing Malice. Looks like it's an Amazon Prime. I don't know if it's a show or a movie, but it's going to be starring, I see David Duchovny and Jack Whitehall.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That is
Is that all? Yeah.
correct. Yeah, so
It
it's
looks like it's a series. Looks like it's a series.
yeah, it just dropped a couple days ago. I was just looking up trailers to see what would be cool to react, and I was like, oh, David Duchovny in a new series. I'm sold. And then is it? I can never pronounce her name. Is it Carice? Carice
Van Houten.
Van
Yeah. I
Houten?
was going to say
Yes.
Carice. Yeah. Carice Van Houten.
Yeah, from Game of
The girl from,
Thrones
yeah,
fame.
the one from Game of Thrones. Yeah.
So, super off topic. She does a skit with Seth Meyers on his
Uh-huh.
late show where she reprises her role, but it's at a baby shower. It is so freaking funny. I'll send it to you when we're done. But yeah, we're looking at a minute and 56 seconds, which not bad, especially for a TV
For a
series.
show. Yeah.
It also makes me wonder if this is going to be a very short TV series. But I am ready and queued up to go if you are.
I'm ready.
Awesome. Counting down. Three, a two, a one, go.
Why does it look like Clive Owen?
David Duchovny or Jack
Yeah,
Whitehall?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
I-
Oh, she still looks good.
Oh yeah.
You know who she's married to, right?
Who?
Guy Pearce.
Really?
Yep. Remote rat. Hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. It actually just kind of looks all right. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, nothing really grabbed me, but I
yeah.
mean,
I didn't
the
know
cast
what.
looks really good.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect, to be honest. Like even going into it, and it didn't really kind of move the needle one way or the other for me either. I don't know
Yeah.
if it's going to be like a must watch immediately, or if it's just like, if I have everything else watched and I have nothing else to watch, then maybe I'll put it on. But
Yeah, this is
given I
definitely one
still
of
have a
those ones.
crap ton to watch, still got to do Shogun.
Oh, dude, same.
I
Uh,
might be in that like mindset now since I'm playing Ghost of Yotai. So,
how is that?
oh, I'm having a blast. I love it. I love it. Just it's such a beautiful game. And I
Yeah.
haven't played Assassin's Creed Shadows yet, and I'm kind of like hesitant. I mean, I still need it. I will play it because I've played like every single one of them, but now I'm like worried because I don't think it's gonna top this one. So, but I digress from that.
No, no, you're good, man. Yeah, I was
So
just looking up
what
the cast and stuff like that, and just like the crew. Not really too much. There's only 6 episodes from what it
created by James
says.
Wood?
I
Is
know,
he
dude.
James
Yeah,
Woods?
I did a
Is
double
it is
take
it
too.
that
I was
James
looking for
Woods?
that S right at the end. I was like, "Where's that James
Okay,
Woods?"
Jimmy
Yes,
Woods. I love his caricature from Entourage, though. Even though it's probably not a caricature, he's probably really like that.
dude. Just him and Entourage, and him and Family Guy.
Yeah.
Like
Is he the one?
two.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Yeah. Ooh,
Right? He
piece of
was that one,
candy.
right?
Ooh, piece of candy. Yeah. I've got James Woods. Yeah, but I mean, like I said, the only reason I would watch this is for the cast
Yeah.
itself. But other than that, I mean, out of 10, I have to give it a 5 out of 10. Like I'm still
Yeah.
interested, but it's not, you know what I mean?
It's not on my must watch. Like I have to drop everything and watch it. Like it's if I get around to it type of watch for me.
Yeah, just like I said, it's always great to see David Duchovny in something. Like I really, really enjoyed Californication, and I need to go back and revisit that one because I remember laughing a lot watching that show. There were some episodes that were just like, but I feel like there were a lot of laughs to be had. But yeah, 5 out of 10 is where I'm sitting for it. What about you?
I think I'm kind of the same. Like I said, it didn't really move the needle for me one way or the other on this one. So I mean, again, I like David Duchovny. I've never actually seen Californication, so
Really?
yeah. But I mean, I like most of the stuff David Duchovny's been in. Like, I mean, you got to go back to X Files, right? Like,
Oh
classic show kind of fell off after he left.
yeah.
Okay,
Evolution.
it didn't kind of, but it looks like it's a 6 episode thing. So I mean, that's not too bad.
Yeah, it's like
That's not too
just
bad.
enough to like.
Yeah, I don't know how. I was trying to see if they had like the length of the episodes. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. Seems like a maybe an easier or quicker watch. So
Which is
I don't
good
know.
because I mean it's nice to have little mini series like this.
Yeah,
Which honestly I kind of prefer with something like this, to where it's like, oh yeah, there's not gonna be a second season. This is just like a one and done. Because I don't know what
yeah.
they could do with this unless there's more that we're not seeing on here, and then it's
Yeah,
just like,
I mean, this
oh
looked like a mini series to me. Which
yeah,
again, I'm fine. Like, tell your story, be done, and we can move on to something else. That's perfectly fine. Nothing has to go, you know, 8, 9 seasons anymore. And I mean, I guess given at least my time constraints, now it's kind of hard to kind of invest in something that's like 22 episodes long, 40 minutes long. You know what I mean? It's just that investment is just too much now. Just getting, there's a lot, life kind of gets in the way. It wasn't how it was like
yeah.
10 years ago when I can just sit down and watch like I can watch like 9 seasons of How I Met Your Mother in like a week.
I think it's also we just don't have I don't know. We live in such a weird time with all these business models and like just all these ways of creating new projects, to where I do miss the original, like, oh, 22 episodes of something, but it was always nice when it was like, okay, like this is something that it actually hooked me and it does deserve 22 episodes of this, and you get a couple of arcs throughout, and then you get that one cliffhanger right at the end of the season where you're like, oh man, now I'm really invested. But nowadays, it's like you have something, it does good, and then it's like, okay, we've already greenlit it for 2 more seasons. I'm like, I don't want to know that. Like, give
Yeah.
it a chance to breathe. Like, take it season by season, let it build up for people, because you're putting a lot of investment into stuff like that, and sometimes it doesn't pay off. Sometimes you're like, oh yeah, we're flying high. We got a third season, so we don't have to try too hard on the second one,
Yeah.
and it suffers. And I'm like, hey, don't do it. Just do what you can. Tell a great story first and foremost. Give me some characters to root for, and give me a variety. Give me an ensemble, and then at the
Yeah, I
end,
think that's the biggest thing with when it comes to like shows that had to like that were 22 episodes. Because like I mean, I still watch that the Nathan Fillion show, The Rookie. I mean, I don't think they do 22
Yeah.
anymore. It's probably like 17, 18. But I mean, when the shows go on that long, it's not like an overarching story. You just kind of you get invested in more in the characters. Like the characters have to be compelling and interesting for me to be invested over for episode, because a lot of it's procedural, right? Like
Yeah.
Castle, I loved Castle. Lucifer was the same way. It's the characters that I'm invested in. Not yes, the story. Like you have your kind of one and done episodes, and you have like maybe an overarching story in the background that kind of goes on for the season. Shows that do that really well, but it's the characters. You tune in to watch the characters, the chemistry between the actors. Like that's what you root, that's what you like, and go. You don't get that. You don't really get a whole lot of that with these like 8 episode shows, because it's all about
Mhm.
the story itself. um so I mean, if a show that goes on for 22 episodes doesn't have that investment in those characters and the kind of the chemistry between the cast, then I don't get invested.
Yeah. And that's why we need to go back to stop calling it a series. Call it a
Yeah.
mini series. Like that's what it is. You're just telling a story that's going to have an end and a conclusion. And
Yep.
then nowadays they try to pull stuff out of nowhere where it's like, oh well, it did so well, we'll create a new series or a spin off of it. And I'm just like, stop with the spin offs. Like please stop
Yeah.
with the spin offs. Just focus on your one story, and then if need be, then spin it off. If you can tell a good story and that character can carry it, like
Like I
that's the
think a
thing.
good.
But
I mean,
it's
you watched Bosch, right? I think that's a good
yeah,
example.
oh
Like
yeah.
what was it like? I think 8 episodes. I don't know if they were 8 episodes or
So
10 episodes, but like you had a story. I mean, it's based off a book, but you had a season that was based off a book, but it could have ended like, say it didn't do well. You told your story, you could have moved on. But the fact that it did well, you can continuously move on. Yes, the seasons kind of follow and maybe things come back a little bit, but it's not something where you have to invest in the first season to kind of watch the second season. Like everything was its own story.
yeah, and that's I will say this. I'm glad you brought Bosch up, especially since we're talking about this. We had done Ballard a couple months back, and I had mentioned in there I had never watched Bosch. Like it was always on my list, and then finally one night I was like, screw it, let me start. And watching it was one of the hardest things for me to grasp when I was first watching it, is because I'm so conditioned to procedural, and I thought that that's what it was gonna be. And those seasons are not procedural at
Nope.
all. They literally flow like a book, to where the episodes will end and you're like, wait, what? Or you think certain things are gonna happen that it's gonna tie it back, but it doesn't. It's sort of like you're going on the journey each episode and it's unraveling, but it's not like a procedural show where it's going to be a one and done and then the next episode. And I thought that's what it was going to be like. But once I started seeing that, then I realized, oh, okay, we're
Yeah.
just going on. This is just going to be one very long arc and some random stuff's going to happen. My only issue that I have with that show is in the earlier seasons, whoever was editing let the shot linger a little too long or they cut too quick. And I
There
was
was
just
no
like,
perfect middle ground, huh?
yeah, it was like, okay, cut the scene right there and now transition, because you've already you've let it drawn out to where it's like, okay, I can feel the emotional weight behind that scene. But then they were like, okay, we're gonna let it run another 3 seconds, and I'm like, it looks like the actors already like dropped character.
Yeah.
I'm like, that was pretty much one of the only issues I had, and I still haven't finished Bosch Legacy.
No, I'm
I think it's a
second season.
culmination.
Well,
You're on the second season?
I'm still in the second season. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on that boat where it's like I don't want to finish it because one, I'm kind of losing interest with what they're doing right now in the show, and two, I think it's because it's like it's closure from there, because then
Yeah.
Ballard's next, and then they've already greenlit a prequel series for
Yeah.
Bosch,
I
and
think
it's supposed to be
they cast the actor too, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember who it was though.
hmm from
I know
Shameless
it's that's right.
in
Yeah.
Gotham. Was it
Monahan, some Cameron
is it
Monahan,
Cameron Monaghan?
something. Yeah, the from Star Wars Jedi, right? The games.
Yeah.
Cameron.
Let me see.
I knew it was someone I knew. I think it's Cameron Monaghan. He's a good
Yeah,
actor.
let me
Cal
see.
Kestis
Yes,
himself.
Bosch Start of Watch. He's playing Harry Bosch.
I wonder if Ballard's coming back. I wonder if
I,
they.
I would think so. I would think
Yeah.
Ballard's coming
Because
back.
what is Bosch Legacy? 3 seasons? 4 seasons?
3 seasons.
Oh yeah. See, so if I think I'm like halfway through season two. Season
Yeah.
two it was kind of getting because I think have you how far are you on Bosch Legacy?
Season 3.
Okay, so the season two kind of started where the season one ended with his daughter being kidnapped and all this other stuff. I don't know how many episodes that went into. I think it was like one or two, but and
A
then we kind of transit.
long stretch of
It,
episodes.
yeah, and then we transitioned to I guess this season's story arc, and so far it just doesn't seem all that engaging or compelling. So it was kind of like a. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I love the first series of Bosch. This one, the first
Yes.
season was pretty decent. This one, it is kind of becoming a chore to just get through it. But I mean, I'm still gonna watch it. I mean, I loved Bosch, so
Yeah, dude. Titus Welliver owns that freaking role. For the longest time, everyone was like, "Oh, Bosch, Bosch," and I'm like, "Dude, he's the Man in Black from Lost."
right from Lost.
Like it always went back to that for me. Or in
Yeah,
Sons of Anarchy,
yeah,
when he shows up in there, like he's always that. He's like was it Neil Madonna, who they just show up to see those two in a project together if they haven't already. Like I feel like it'd be like a mirror, like a reflection of each other. Like they just give off that same presence, you know what I mean? It's like when you need that presence, you call one of
yeah.
them in. But
Yeah, I can see
yeah,
that.
so now I just can't unsee him as Bosch. But I speaking of the original series of that, the first couple of seasons, I wanted one more season because I hated how it ended. I was like, no, like I just got invested into these characters and now you're ripping me away from them. Like I wanna continue going on the adventure with them to see what happened. Like just give me at least one more of that. And then just I mean everything with Lance Reddick. Like dude,
Yeah,
Lance Reddick in
yeah,
that show, dude.
yeah.
I miss him so much, man. I miss him, and just watching that, like, it hurt even more just watching it. Like, ugh. But yeah, I mean, like I said, to tie it all back into Malice, I think who knows? Maybe this could be like Bosch. This could be to where
Maybe
we get a couple episodes where we're like, dang, that was actually really good, and we were on it because the characters they were just so compelling that yeah, I want season 2 of Malice. Like, give it to me. But
I will say. Okay, now that I brought it, I don't want to go off in any more tangents,
no,
but
no, you're good. Good.
this is
What's it?
kind of reminding me of You, the show on Netflix, You.
Oh God.
That went on for I mean I still got to finish the last season because they've been on the last season for like 4 seasons now, but like that would have been a good just one off you know season like just one season, but then it got popular and they're like, okay, well we gotta and then I'm
It
just
got
like,
popular for all the wrong reasons. So that's the
exactly.
thing. People were like, "No, I want a guy like Joe." I'm like, "No, you are watching the show
Like, and it was
wrong."
so weird, like even in the beginning when he was like obsessed over that one girl, right?
Beck.
And
Oh, Beck.
yeah, and she was just like kind of blowing him off, and she said she wasn't interested. And then there was a scene where he was watching her and she like hooked up with that one guy, and I'm just like, and in my mind I'm just like, you know what, I hate her. Like, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
you want to root for the main character, right? And yeah, he came off as stalkery or whatever, but I'm like, you still you got to kind of root for the main character, right? Like, so why you watch
Yeah.
the show. And then I'm like, I hate her so much because I'm like, you kind of felt it, like felt you kind of because you have this what we presume is an innocent-ish guy, just kind of got smitten with a girl, and he's just kind of becomes a little obsessive. And I'm like, you kind of like, I mean, I'm sure a lot of guys have been there, right? Like not to that extreme, right? Just
You would
overly
hope. You would hope.
taken taken with a girl that you're like, man, you know what? I really like her, and I hope she likes me. And then you just see her like hooking up with another guy, like literally. I'm like, yeah, like.
Right
But
outside
then,
the.
but then, then you find out more about this guy, and like he's just not a good dude. But
Yeah.
like, why did the show need to go on for 5 seasons, right?
Yeah, exactly. I ended up looking up the series finale like when it had dropped out because I was like, I'm never gonna watch this show. I never finished the first season, but I got pretty far just because people were, oh, watch it, it's so good, it's so good. Like, oh, Joe, like, and I kept seeing the memes everywhere, and then I finally started watching, and I was like, oh wow, yeah, people are watching the show the wrong way.
Yeah, yeah.
This is not a guy you root for. But yeah,
No,
I
I
looked up
mean, in
how
the
the series
beginning you
ends, and I'm
do,
like, that's
but
pretty
then
funny.
yeah, in the beginning you do, but then when you find out more about him, you're like, oh no, this is not a good guy.
Yeah, it's like it's peeling it back and it's giving you more ammo for the not bucket.
I think I just got like 4 episodes left, but I haven't. I think I stopped watching like I don't know, months ago. I mean, I'm gonna get around to it eventually. It's just one of those ones like I'm just gonna power through it, finish it, and just say that it ended after the first season.
Yeah, it's like me
But
with the blacklist, dude. I just had to
but
tap
again,
out.
I was gonna bring it back to this one because maybe
Yes,
we follow Jack's character like multiple seasons. Like you know what I mean? Like he does what he needs to do with this, I guess, family, and then he move. You know, I don't know
moves on to
how
the
this
next family.
if that's how they choose to go to another season. Like it's gonna be another.
So it's
You know,
basically the house that Jack built, but toned down severely.
yeah. That was just an idea. Like I was, bring it like how you was if the show got popular, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. You never know. But time will tell on November 14th. Aside from that, thank y'all so much for watching. We greatly, greatly appreciate it as always. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And as Robert always says, get down in the comments. We want to hear from y'all. What's y'all's take on Malice? Do you agree with us with what we talked about with series, mini-series, spin-offs, legacy characters, story, all that stuff we just discussed? What are your thoughts on it as well? Do you think this will benefit from it? Do you think it'll hurt it? We want to hear from you. Get down in the comments. And Robert, would you like to let them know about the other stuff we have going on?
Yeah. So we are up over 100 video reactions. We got movies, games, TV shows. Like this one. We also do user request. We just got one today that we are going to look into. Another Common Writer video request. We've been enjoying doing those, reacting to those videos. So if you have something you might want us to react to, go ahead and drop it in the comments. We're also going to be starting our new rank series hopefully soon. Um, as of today, we're looking for tomorrow. We're going to be doing the Predator franchise. So if you enjoy that series, feel free to check that out. But we also have our Superman and our Conjuring series up. We all done with those finally, at least with Conjuring.
Yeah.
So feel free to check those out.
Yeah. Thank you, Robert, as always. Much appreciated. And thank y'all so much for watching. See you in the next one.